Hello everyone, Laser Killers here again. Today for a new Bionicle video reviews. So today I'm gonna review a 2005 set, or more precisely two 2005 sets because they are very similar. Yeah, they share similarities. And this set are special edition sets, so they are canister sets. So I think you got a little hint that today I'm gonna review the Toa Hagah set. I think your name is Hagah or Hagah, do not know. But here's Toa Norik. So I'm gonna review Toa Norik and Toa Iruini. I think that's the name, the correct pronunciation. Personally, I say Iruini, but I think that's Iruini. So those are the two sets I'm gonna review today, because I've done the review in French too. So I'm gonna do this one also in English. So I think I'm gonna begin with the Toa Norik, the Toa Fire, if I can say. So as you can see, the canister, even if I haven't do any Toa Hagah review, the canister is the same as the Hagah's one. So as you can see, the same things with the same canister lid, which contains 3 Wotuka spinners. So if, for example, I think I'm just gonna show you right now. So here is the Wotuka spinners, and here it is. So it fits perfectly, unless you are doing some looping with that and some backflip. But anyway, that's a nice function of the lids. Even if it's if it's less effective than the it's less effective than the Visorak ones, because the Visorak have some kind of plastic ball right here, so it does not fall off. The Wotuka spinner does not fall off. So excuse me, I'm just gonna put the cam like this, so I can have better view of the canisters. Yeah, that's right. So that's for the lids, the only features, and for the design, you've got these things right here. So it's not really inspired or original at all. And the front of canisters, you can see Toa Norik with Fire Unleashed on the background, and some silver stuff, because of course the main color of the canister is silver, or at least the lid, because the main part is dark gray. Here you got the features of the Wotuka spinner. I'm gonna come back on this later. And here you got some, if I can say, circle form, as you can see, cylinder shape, but here with again more silver. So just to show the one of the main color of the Toa. And here I just go on the back. All the color is in silver. Silver background, if I can say. You got the features where you can put the Toa in the canister, and here you got the Wotuka launcher with the Wotuka spinners, Wotuka shield, if I can say so, and here some pictures of Toa Norik with the Wotuka launching, and it's right in 15 meters or 50 feet. Yeah, I think 50 feet or foot, yeah. Anyway, and here is the Canoka code. Which was introduced in 2004. We have seen this already with my Toa Hagah Metro review. So I think that's all for the canister. Yeah, there's really nothing to say about it. It's kind of nice, and the Toa really look nice on these pictures. They really look some majestic and heroic stuff, I think. So yeah, really nice pictures of the Toa on the special edition set. And yes, so why special edition set? Because they were released for the 50th anniversary of the Lego system, the 50th anniversary of Lego system. So yeah, that's why we've got 2 other canisters this year, and that canister were the Toa Hagah. So this is just why this is a special edition, because it's not like it's a limited edition or really rare collectible or anything like that. It's just for an anniversary set, if you want. And so there exist 6 Toa Hagah, and we just got 2 of one. Because imagine if there were 6 more canister sets on the shelves, that would make 18 canisters for 1 year. So I think that's that's not really profitable for Lego to sold too many canister sets at the same time. So that's nice. They just release 2 sets, but that's kind of bad. We haven't seen the other 4 Toa Hagah set. So yeah, here is the instruction booklet. So nothing to say. The same picture as the front again, and with more of the cylinder shape right here in silver. White and here Toa Norik and special edition stuff. The same features as shown on the back of the canisters. And right here are the instructions, so nothing to say about. As you can see, there's not many ads at all, just animation stuff and website stuff. And on the back, you can see an ad for the second Bionicle movie and the third, which was to come in 2005. So really nothing to say about it, and as you can see, it's much more thin, if I can say. It's it's thinner than the other instruction booklet. So really nothing to say at all about the instruction booklet. And I think that's all for this stuff. I'm gonna pass on the Toa Norik set itself. And as you will see, quickly I think, it's like that. It's mainly a Toa Metru frame. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about that, no problem. So first of all, the shame color, the usual shame color. So this time it's dark red or Metru or red Metru and silver, and also a little parts were in black. Yeah, and for the eye, it's just some nice trans green neon. I think you say it like that. Well, yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna talk about the new parts. Yeah, the new parts right now. So the recolor and new parts. The first recolor you can notice is of course the Jume's canary in silver. So really nice looking, this one. Remember the first version of the mask was in red with some black with some blended black in it. So red and black. So this one is pure silver, so it's a really nice looking mask and a nice recolor in my opinion. The other recolors are not so much, if I can say. You can see that the Gali Nuva, the old school hook is in a new silver, but that's not really different. Again, for the shoulder part, the shoulder armor also from the Nuva, the Toa Nuvas are in the new silver or in the 2004 silver, but nothing to brag about. And here is the Metruan armor, which was also released in the 2004 Toa Likan and Kikanalo, so that's not really news at all. Anyway, I think that the only new parts are maybe the not even the Knikova, because they were also released in Nidikin silver, I think. So I think the only recolor parts are the feet, the feet in silver. And again, I might have wrong on this point. And the other new parts, so I think that the only really new part is the shield. As you can see, it's a shield with the Kanoka launcher on it right here, as you can see, which is exactly the same 2 piece as the Visorak or Dika stuff. And as you can see, the nice features of the set of the shield, excuse me, is it can hold 2 Wotuka. So you got 2 Wotuka in the set, one in dark red with the code on it, maybe. Or I think it's the silver which has a code anyway. That is not really important. And the second one, which is all in there. So it's a nice feature to have the two Wotuka in the on the set at the same time. So yeah, excuse me. So yeah, the new part is mainly I think just the shield, because the recolor, yeah, maybe the double two ball sockets right here in dark red, but maybe Toa Likan has one, I don't know. and here is yeah, the pieces are exactly the same. So yeah, it's a major, it's in a mainly part recycled parts, as you can see. And as for the frame, as I've said you, it's the same as the Toa Metru. So if I just put off the armor, the body armor, as you can see, it's a body, it's a Toa Metru body, torso, body, call it what you want. So it's the same part, like like there it's in black, the chest cover in red, and here you got the pelvis part in red also. So it's the same frame. The only major difference, and I think it's an important difference with the Toa Metru, is the fact that this time they are not two gear system. Remember, I complained about it in my Toa Hagah set review, that the fact there is two gears on the in the torso. So when you spin this gear, for example, on the Toa Hagah set, the two arms move in the same time. The two arms swings in the same time. But right now, the major improvement with the Toa Hagah is the fact that there's only one gear. So when you spin this one, there is just the right arm which twist, excuse me, which swing here. So this is a nice improvement for me because it means that the Toa is more posable. Also, one other improvement is the fact that they give up the Metru arm, which in my opinion are too little, but no, that's not the right term. But they are not really tall, so I think that's a problem. And then for replacement, they put some Toa Metru legs, so that's a nice part in my opinion. The only problem is that this ball joint, of course, can only move in one axis, so that's a problem if you want to put it right there, for example, because it just can move in this direction. So I think that's all about the set itself. And as you can see, the nice use of Vaki legs right here. So it's kind of a Toa Metru improvement frame in my opinion, with nice armor and with better gear function. And I think that's pretty all to say about this set. I really love the Toa Hagah, but I'm gonna do this in my conclusion, I think, because they're really heroic and real Toa stuff in my opinion. They really represent the Toa well with nice armor looking design and stuff like this, silver parts. And of course, I haven't talked about the articulation itself, but anyway, this part of course can just move 90 degrees angle. Of course, this part is on the gears features, and this part, this arms, I mean, is independent, so you can just turn it the way you want, for example, like this or like that. So there is no problem at all. So it's a really major improvement for the Metru frame. And of course, the legs, which are, excuse me, I'm gonna just put it like that. Yeah, the frame are really movable also. Really movable, excuse me. With no block or anything like that. So it moves well. And of course, his main staff is a excuse me, I just lost the word. It's a spear. Yeah, it's a spear. So it's I think that one of the first time we saw a spear in the Bionicle universe, in the weapon, in the staff of a Toa. So that's really nice also. So nice looking weapon, even if it's really simple, but it's really big, as you can see, really tall. So I think that's all about Toa Norik, I have to say. I'm gonna just pass on the, I'm gonna now show you the Toa Iruini. So the canisters is the same, but the lid this time is gold because the main Toa is also in golden parts, yeah. So there's nothing to tell about. On the background you can see some lightning and again some heroic pose, as you can see, heroic pictures of the Toa Hagah right here, and also the image of the projectile of the Wachuka spinners. And again the lead function right here, which is exactly the same as the other Hagah stuff and Norik stuff. On the background this time, this part is mainly gold again. Not again, but it's mainly gold in because of the Toa Norik color scheme, excuse me, and with the same features shown and the same warnings. So nothing new at all on this one, but also nice looking pictures and which I think wants to buy the set, in my opinion. Now I'm gonna show you the instruction booklet, and again it's the thinners and the other instruction booklet. No combo at all. It is the same stuff as Norik, really, and the set itself is very simple to build the set in 11 steps, as you can see. Same as and all, so nothing really interesting in this instruction booklet. And now for the set itself. So the color scheme is black again, but this time with green metal or dark green, and with golden parts, as you can see. I'm gonna show it in fit, yeah. There. Yeah, nice pose. So again, there's about the new piece. This time there are two new parts in the set. First of all, the canary. I don't have the name, but it's a brand new mold of a canary. It was used later on one of the Matawan, one of the 2007 Matawan, but it has not that much recolor, just two, and that's I think that's bad because it's a good set. It's a good it's a good canary with sharp design, as you can see right here. It's kind of look of the head of Nidiki's head in the movie with this part right here. So very nice and sharp looking, as you can see on the side. And of course, like the other canary, there's an axle right here to put in on the Metro head, which were introduced with the Toa Metro. And for the other parts, the main golden parts aren't really new because they were introduced before in the Toa Hagah and Canalo set, so the shoulder, knee and feet aren't new. The only new parts on the torso armor is this one, which is the staff of Galok-Cal, which was released in 2003, Galok-Cal, excuse me, and this time it's in gold. And again, the shield in gold also in a golden color. So nothing to say. And the Wachuka, of course, yeah, we got two Wachukas, one in dark green and one in gold. And that's all, I think. Yeah, and other color is the chronicler staff, also in gold, which is used in spear. So yeah, this part keeps fall off, so that's one of the drawbacks of the set, but that's not really important in my opinion. And as we can see, this time we've got waxy legs right here. And on the Iruini, as I've said you on Norik, excuse me, you've got some wacky legs. So that's different from the Toa Metro. And of course, again with Iruini, you got only one arms on the gear features. So again, it's a right arm, and the other is independent. So the articulation are exactly the same as Norik, as you can see. You can move that like this. The head also, I didn't show you it on Norik review, but it is the same. It can really move on all direction at all. And for the legs part, as you can see, also it's really you can do nice pose when it's crouching. For example, like this, kind of weird pose, but this is just to show that the legs are very articulated in 3 points of articulation again. And of course, in new parts, I think you can also mention the double, the tubal sockets, right, or the double connectors, because I don't think there were any on EDK. Maybe I'm wrong. I do not know, but I think that's the first time we see them in a set. Right here. So again, one of the drawbacks of the articulation is the right here of the, because of the made through legs, it's just on one axis on this part of the articulation, and it's just doing weird pose. I'm just gonna stand it still. Right here. So yeah. There's the same things as Toa Norik, as you have said, so as you see. So I think I'm just gonna put it, the two together, and I'm gonna finish the review because I'll just show you all. So I'm just gonna think if I have already shown you everything I have to show, but yeah, I think I did not miss any points. Yeah, apart from the eye on the eyes on the Toa Iruini, which are orange, trans orange, so nothing new anyway. And I think that's all. So, in my opinion, even if the sets looks like they are just made through recycled, in my opinion, they are the best Toa sets of the old school Bionicle. So, for me, the old school Bionicle ends in 2005 with the ends in 2006 of the gears and mechanism and feature system and stuff like that. So, for me, the two Toa Hagah are the best old school Toa. Because, of course, the first Toa was more like a nostalgia factor, but the Toa made through were nice and more articulated. But the fact is that I really don't like the two geared arms. And this time the Toa made through the Toa Hagah, just do it better. And for the Toa Ordica released the same year, they are really atypical, if I can say. They are really unique in their style and do not really like some heroic Toa, in my opinion, because they're just some Hawaii Toa merged stuff. So this is why they are not like the classic Toa. So for me, the Toa Hagah are the two best old school Toa because they still possess gears and their parts are still mechanical stuff and all that stuff. Plus, they got really nice looking armor. So this one got silver and this one got golden armor. So that's really nice stuff also. They got also cool looking weapons, in my opinion. Not really original or anything, but the spears and the shield really gives them a majestic look, in my opinion. Yeah, they really like some kind of gatekeeper or things like that. No way, they've got the style of pure Toa hero, in my way, pure old school Toa hero. So that's why for me the sets are the best Toa sets of 2001 and 2005. No, don't misinterpret me. I still really like the Toa Olda are for me the best set, but in an objective way, in the articulation ways and stuff like that, the Hagah are best, of course, because they got more articulation points and stuff like this. So yeah, I think they're really good set, even if their main parts are just recycled parts or recolors, and even as you have said, they do not have that much recolor. But I think that even if they are not that much new, they still improve some things. Yeah, they just improve some things, like for example the arms or things like that. So yeah, and yeah, of course, one of the other points I haven't mentioned is on the Toa Metru they've got all the same legs and stuff like this. And on this one, for example, just do for example waxy legs and vacuum legs. So that's kind of original, and That's why they are not clonish. So yeah, that's all I have to say about the Toa Hagah. So if you can find one in the garage sale or other way, because even in their special edition, I've still saw some in 2006 in some supermarket. So I think you can find them easily on eBay.com, and maybe not too pricey, I hope. So yeah, if you can at least got one, I think Norik is maybe the Norik is cool looking, but on Iruini you got a new mask, so maybe you will go for Iruini. So yeah, I think you can get some of this Toa. They are just two, so it's not really that hard to complete the collection, and it's that kind of how to say that? Yeah, it's just bad that we haven't got all the Toa Hagah set, because 6 sets in silver and golden colors will I think they got some potential right here. But anyway, we just have two Toa Hagah sets and they are still cool like that. So I'm just recommend this Toa sets to you, because in my opinion they are really the best of the classic Toa old school stuff still. Yeah, I'm just saying weird stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna finish the review right now. So I hope you enjoyed. Even if I have to admit this is not my best reviews, but I hope you have seen the set and in good shape and other stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the review. If you have any constructive criticism or comments, just post them, and I'm gonna say just see you later for another review. Bye bye.